Wine's becoming more and more popular today, but let's be honest.
Wine can be intimidating.
And expensive.
But it doesn't have to be.
We're four wine enthusiasts that have found that great wine can be found at your local grocery store for $12 or less.
Each week, we taste a bottle and let you know our thoughts.
I'm Tabby.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Dez, and we are your Cheap Wine Club.
Hey guys, it's Cheap Wine Club. I'm Tabby.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Dez. Welcome back to the Wine Club with no fees and any music that you want to listen to. So, welcome back, guys. Happy to have you. Today we're drinking
Snoqualmie?
Who knows?
Snoqualmie.
Bottoms
Snoqualmie.
up.
We're going with Snoqualmie.
Oh, I
sure.
poured myself first. Sorry.
I bet it's
That's fine. You're
native
good.
name.
We're going with the Snoqualmie 2016 Syrah. While you're pouring, I have your guys' weekly trivia question here. Are you guys ready for it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Bring it.
how many varieties of wine grapes exist in the world today? So, a varietal, if you guys don't know, a varietal is just like a Syrah or a Cab Merlot or a Cab Sauv, just whatever like is a grape is titled, or your wine could be titled, that's a varietal. How many are there? I mean, obviously not the exact amount, but in estimation-ish, how many are there in the world today?
I spilled wine.
I'm going to go with 37 varietals.
Ooh.
37 varietals of wine. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Why 37? Andrew.
I don't know.
I'm just going to, you know what, Andrew, because I know you, I'm going to help you out just a little bit here.
Okay.
Could you, Andrew, rattle off 37 varietals of wine right now?
In other
Okay,
words,
let me
that's a
think.
ridiculous
If you want me to
answer.
actually think about it, I can start counting. Somebody else answer.
Do you think you even know the beginning of every varietal of wine there is?
No, but I mean I could come up with a minimum, right?
Yeah, okay. You keep thinking about it. 37 is currently Andrew's answer. Mary, Tabby, what do you got?
Okay, I'm gonna go with.
I don't know, because I'm thinking like red wines, ice wines, white wines.
Okay, now those are styles.
I know, but like
But the varietal themselves. But no, but I see like an ice wine could be from like a Gewürztraminer, which is, it's also a white wine, but dude, a Gewürztraminer white wine or ice wine, dude, that's where it's at. I love me a good Gewürz ice wine.
I do not like ice wine.
That's because you have not had good ice wine.
Some people just don't like the sugar, though. If you guys don't know what ice wine is, there's a specific percentage of residual sugar that has to be frozen, which means that when the ice freezes, the sugars inside of the grape, or sorry, when the grape freezes, the sugars inside of the grape clump together really, really hard. And that's when that freezes to a certain percentage and a certain like temperature outside, then you take the grapes, you crush them, and you try and preserve as much of that sugar as possible. And it turns into like a wine syrup. And it's so sweet and also so delicious. The alcohol is usually a little bit higher as well, if that's something that you are interested in. But I am a big fan of ice wines. You can even put like ice wine on top of like ice cream and things like that. It's so good. What I do is berries, like a bowl of berries and pour ice wine on top of it. Choice. Anyway.
Okay, I can come up with,
Syrup.
just sitting here, 18 varietals. So I guarantee you I probably only know about half of them.
All right.
So I'm going to say
She's gonna stick with it.
36.
36.
Oh, he's
All right.
changing it
Cool.
from 37
36.
to 36.
All right. Mary, Tabby, what do you got?
Based on the way Dez was making it seem like Andrew was ridiculous with that answer, I'm going to say 25.
All right.
Good answer. Good answer.
All right. All right. Yeah. Mary?
I don't know. With all of the... I'm going to say 29.
29. See, guys, this is proof right here that even we, the hardcore wine enthusiasts, sometimes we
With
don't know
lots of
things
training.
really well at all.
Lots
With,
of training.
I mean, I would have done significantly better than they did in a guess of this.
For
Sure,
Pete's sake.
you have the answer.
There are over 10,000 varietals, guys.
10,000.
Are you
10,000
kidding me?
kinds of grapes. No, obviously. Holy crap! I'm disappointed in you guys.
What
I
is
don't
it?
do
It really
pork.
is over
Yeah,
10,000?
it's over 10,000.
Oh my
yes, That's the
gosh!
correct answer.
Wow.
Really insane.
I feel
Most
so
of them-
stupid.
I know, I
We
thought
need
it
to
was
cut
stupid.
that one out.
Most of them, obviously, are going to be blends. They're going to be used like in concert
Right.
with other ones. But yeah, 10,000 varieties of
I was
grapes.
just thinking of like, you know, in France especially, they're so restricted in which ones they can use. So I figured, you know, beyond that, then they probably just have died out or something.
Wow. No, it's
That's
okay.
embarrassing.
I'm not judging you guys or anything. Okay, so
Hey, I was closest.
You win.
you did success. Okay, so here's the question we're discussing this week. It's the apocalypse.
Okay.
The
I'm
world
good.
is ending.
I'm an expert.
The world is ending. It's the apocalypse.
Okay.
You get to choose 3 fictional characters to be your partners in the apocalypse to help you get through it. Who do you choose? Now, I want to put one stipulation on this.
Okay.
We can't make it be like I would choose Doc Brown because I just travel back in time to when it's not the apocalypse anymore. That's too easy. That's too obvious.
Okay.
I want to know survivalists. Who's going to help you survive
Right.
the apocalypse?
Totally.
3 fictional people.
Has to be fictional?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be fictional people. You can go one at a time. You don't have to go all
man,
three.
oh, man, oh,
All
man.
3.
Sam.
Who's Sam?
What?
Sam
who?
Gamgee.
Gamgee?
Sam Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
From Lord of the Rings.
Ah.
That's a good choice.
Carry the ring.
That's a good choice. But why do you choose Sam Gamgee?
Because he can carry the ring.
All right.
I don't know what happens in the apocalypse for sure, but there's probably some task that needs to be done. And he always seemed willing to do it. So
I mean, Frodo's the one who carried the ring, but Sam did for a
yeah, but I
little
don't
bit.
want Frodo. Like
I don't want Frodo
he's
either.
too angsty.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
nobody wants Frodo.
Not a fan.
Frodo does a good job. He does what he has to do, but nobody
Yeah.
wants. Everybody wants
Frodo
Sam.
is everybody else.
Yeah,
Frodo is the self. How you actually would respond.
exactly. Sam is who you want to be. No, to have a stalwart friend with that amount of loyalty, that like
Yeah.
no matter what happens in the apocalypse, you know that that person is
That's
going to
true.
be at your side.
Right.
That's
Sam
true.
Gamgee is a
That's
good choice,
really good
Andrew.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's number 1 for me.
Wow.
Go ahead.
That's very insightful.
See, I went the power route, and I immediately thought to myself, Albus Dumbledore.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Albus Dumbledore, because at that point you have somebody who can magic food, who can magic
Yes.
water, who can magic,
That's who I was
Fire,
trying to find, a character
whatever.
that would be able to do that.
and so like you have this survival. I mean, he's got a tent in his backpack, but he pulls that tent out, and it's like a 4-story mansion.
Right.
You know, you walk inside of it, and it's just this massive place of luxury.
Right.
And then he goes like this, and like food just appears there, and then he pours you some wine from his wand, and you know, like you could live pretty comfortably. And then when raiders come and they're like, "Ugh," he can just be like, I mean, I don't know if he'd Avada Kedavra anybody. I don't know if he'd just straight up kill anybody, but he could just be like Petrificus Totalis and just end him. Like,
You're speaking a different language
Totally.
to me.
you guys don't know
what
Harry
you're saying.
Potter?
No,
Not
the
that
spell.
well.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, okay.
I know I
Sounds
have Potter
flat.
fans with me out there who are sipping on some wine as we're talking that are like, yes, yeah, for sure.
I mean, I
Actually,
could-
he might do like a Rictum Sempra, but you know, Petrificus Totalis works
Oh my
too.
gosh.
That's you guys. I appreciate you.
Do you actually know what that means?
Oh yeah, those are all spells in the Harry Potter.
Like I could tell they're magic words, but that's as far as I can go. So I feel like my next answer is cheating, so I'm gonna skip over it. I'm gonna say the 2 beavers.
What?
The beavers.
The Angry
From
Beavers
Narnia.
from the TV show.
Oh,
Oh,
Narnia.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I am terrible at this. I
Because
can't think of
sometimes
Mr. and Mrs.
any
Beaver
when the
from Narnia.
world is falling apart, you need some tea and biscuits.
Oh man,
Just how it is.
That's a good one too, because to have like snuggly mom and dad,
Yeah.
like no matter how old you are, sometimes it's nice to have snuggly mom
Especially
and
when
dad.
the world is ending.
Yeah, when the world is falling apart around you. Okay, we're learning about Andrew here and how much like
This is a very deep psychological.
I know, yeah,
experiment
because
here.
like 2 for 2, he's gone the relationship way. Like the
Yeah,
direction
you're
of like
right.
these are the people that are going to support me. And
we're
they're
all gonna
really-
die.
Yeah.
but I'll feel
But
really
I'll feel
good
so,
about
I'll be
it.
just fine.
Hey, every time I talk about we need to prepare for an apocalypse, he just rolls his eyes and says we're gonna die anyway.
Exactly. So
Let's not.
I think
So
mentally
die
I'm
in
just
comfort.
exactly right.
You don't need to
I'm
prepare
gonna
for
die with
apocalypse,
tea
guys.
and biscuits.
It's gonna be fun. You know what? I will join you for tea and biscuits in the apocalypse for sure. Ladies, you've been quiet. Who do you got?
Well, you know, Albus Dumbledore is like, I don't know if I could top that because
I know.
he's just like pretty awesome. You know, but I mean, like, if you have Albus Dumbledore, should I like have Voldemort? You know, in case it comes
No,
down
but
to
he's
you and
bad.
I.
You don't
and,
want
like,
Wizard Hitler.
good.
If
Like-
it becomes between like
Wizard
we are
Hitler.
the last two people on Earth,
Right.
and one of us is only allowed to survive.
Only
my
one of you
wizard
gets the
against yours.
potato.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
But wait, why do we have to be against each other, Mary? Why is that your immediate
Because
thought?
there's only
And
one
now we're
potato.
learning a lot by me.
They can magic more potatoes.
That's true.
They can just make them.
That makes for a really bad movie script, though. So you can't. There's some limit. Their magic has limitations.
No,
at
you
that
can't
point.
take mine. Are you going Dumbledore? Are you going? Sorry, are you going
She's
Voldemort?
going Voldemort.
I
Yeah.
might say Voldemort because
Oh
when
my
it comes
gosh.
down to me and you,
I have
because
lots of
Albus
questions.
is so like
We're learning about
powerful.
Mary here too. She's a monster.
I have.
So wait,
no.
Harry Potter
monster.
fans. I took the test. I am a
Slytherin, of course you are.
Mhm. Not that
Gryffindor.
surprising.
Really?
Yes.
I
I have
wouldn't
not
guess
taken the
that.
test.
What? Who are you, and how long have you known me?
I would have guessed.
When I
that.
took that test, and I was
Now you
kind of
scare
shocked.
me.
I was kind of shocked about
Now
it,
you
and I came home and told my husband. He's like, "Why are you surprised?"
So okay, so you'd pick Voldemort because you're a monster, and then we'd fight. And then, well,
Wait,
well,
no,
our wizards
no
are fighting
spoilers,
each other.
No spoilers.
I'd punch
because
you with my
No,
human
because
fist.
I have a lot of
Superman
questions.
would be my second one, and
Oh,
Superman
dang
would
it.
just like
Ooh.
kick your butt.
Oh.
Okay, fine. Batman would be my second
my
one,
God.
and we always know
Oh.
Batman
Stop.
wins.
Oh.
Batman wouldn't be my second one.
Yeah.
Batman
no,
wouldn't be my
I-
second
my-
one.
Since we have three options here, my first one's gonna be Wonder Woman because
That's a really good
she
choice.
rocks.
Does she have a whip?
Yeah,
No, lasso.
If I could
That's
be,
a rope.
it could be used for both, maybe.
It could be.
Yeah. No, Wonder Woman's a great choice.
And
Why Wonder Woman?
protection. She's a woman and awesome.
and because she's your role model.
yeah, she's
Let's just
my
be
role model.
honest.
Well, she's also she's literally an ambassador. She's a diplomat. Like her first go-to thing is not. Did you not know this about her?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
She's a diplomat. She's an ambassador. Her first go-to thing is to try and talk it out and reason with people. And then if that doesn't work, then
Bring your
then
guns.
she's Punch Woman. Like yeah, then and here again, 100% honesty. Superman versus Wonder Woman every time.
Woo!
Absolutely. I am a comic book, like, hardcore comic book guy. The bottom line is Superman is susceptible to magic, and all of Wonder Woman's stuff is magic-based. And she would go in there with her magical sword and cut him in half.
Yeah.
Without question. And that's the
Yeah,
other thing is
so
Wonder Woman,
sexy.
she's also a warrior. Like, she's an ambassador warrior. And when worst comes to worst, there's been a time, and it was actually a really big issue in comics, when there was a guy who was in control of Superman, like, had mind control, and it came down to, like, there's nothing we can do. And she snapped his neck right there.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. His name's Maxwell Lord, and he died at Wonder Woman's
Yeah.
hand. Yeah, and that's just if
None
at-
of my characters snap my neck. Just to be clear.
not your neck, no.
But if
The-
you get
the
them
bad
upset,
Well, we're fighting. You're having tea and biscuits.
Right.
exactly. My life is better. I'm just
Wizards and superheroines and beavers.
beavers. You're talking beavers.
No, okay, no, I got it. I know who my second person would be.
Okay.
Hoban Washburn from Firefly.
Wow.
Why? He was the pilot, number one. And so he would be my mechanical expert, my person who can fix things, who can drive, who can fly, who can do all that kind of stuff. Where Dumbledore, they're wizards. They don't know what electricity. What is this? Huh?
What
Dumbledore
electricity?
would not be able to handle that at all. But Wash would be able to do all this.
Wow.
Also, Wash is super personable. Wash is a really funny guy. He's got really high spirits. He's always a guy to make you laugh and make you smile. And so he balances both the really useful. He's not as much of a mechanic as Haley is in the Firefly universe, but he is a good mechanic. He knows machines. And then on the flip side, he's just a really good companion.
Just checking faces to see if anybody.
Nobody else
talking
knows
about it.
Firefly or Serenity. That's
No,
fine.
no.
Again,
I've seen one
You
I'm,
episode.
I'm
guys
trying
do.
to
We
put
saw
on a good
one
face
episode
and
of
be like,
Firefly.
oh yeah, Hoban Washburn.
Yeah.
Is it a series or a movie?
There's 16 episodes of
It
a
was
show.
an ended quickly series.
Yes, because Fox is stupid.
Heck yeah.
Ladies, number 2's for
I'm
you.
sticking with mine.
Well, I had already picked Superman and
Superman's a
Voldemort,
really
but
good choice.
my third
Superman
one.
and Voldemort would not get along.
Yeah, I know.
really?
We'd have to separate them, like kids. But like
Children.
But you're a mom.
You put
so
your
you're
wand
used
away
to
right
it.
now, young man.
Yeah, exactly. Gosh. My third option, I'm a little bit torn because
You know it's true.
I really like Thor as an option. But
Okay,
I also-
wait. Do you practically like Thor as option, or do you just like Thor as an option?
Remember, she can't take her husband.
Because I like
so-
Thor as an option,
Yeah.
so yeah.
He's wanting tea and biscuits. He give me my tea and biscuits. Like,
Comfort is a thing.
You leave Thor's tea and biscuits alone, thank you very much.
so it's between him or I think an alien would be a really good option.
An alien?
Yeah, just
Superman's
like-
an alien?
Well, but like,
Yeah, true.
I'm talking like little green men have like these scientific abilities that we don't even understand.
Oh, okay,
Like,
all right.
Right.
But then like Thor's
I
kind
get
of
it.
an alien also, and like the last movie I saw, I don't even remember the name. Chris made me watch it. But it was like Thor discovered his inner power and he didn't even need his hammer anymore. He
Oh, it's the
discovered the
Ragnarok.
electricity within
Choice
him
movie.
and was. So I'm thinking Thor. So yes, that's my Superman, Thor, and Voldemort.
Are
and
you
yes,
done?
I would have to separate.
Not
all
you,
of them.
sorry. That was...
Oh my gosh!
I was talking to my wife.
I'm taking
Not
this
you.
camera shot right here because you lean in front of Mary and say, "Are you done?"
I was talking to Tabby.
Cruelty.
Like, did you have any more or no?
Yeah, well, no,
Oh.
not really.
Who
I
are
need
fictional
somebody
characters that
who's
you know?
a fictional character that is
You've read some books recently.
like a doctor.
Oh, that's a
We
good
need
one.
a
Mm,
doctor.
Dr.
you do need a
Quinn.
doctor.
Dr. Quinn.
Dr. Quinn. No, she's way too 1800s.
But she does brain surgery in the front room of a old saloon.
I was
She's
gonna
also
say,
a medicine woman.
New doctors
True.
these days wouldn't survive at all, like
That's
in the field.
true.
Like
That's
old
true.
school doctors when they have like
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, you
and they're
need a
creative.
frontier doctor.
You
Yeah,
want
Dr. Quinn.
You want Michaela.
Michaela Quinn.
Yes.
See, now we're into like a fandom that I have no idea.
Andrew grew up with watching it with his mother.
Who didn't?
Dr.
I like
Quinn.
that Andrew's on
Most
first
of our
name basis
generation
with her.
grew up
you grow
watching
up
this with our
watching it?
mother.
No, I did not either. Just Andrew
Most
here.
You're
of
one
my
for four here.
generation in
Okay.
Holmes
So
County?
anyway,
I don't know.
he told me when we were dating that for a while there, Dr. Quinn was his idol. He wanted to be Dr. Quinn. So for our very first Christmas when we were married, I got him the entire
Box set.
box set of all the seasons of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. And guess what? We loved
Watched
it.
it.
Mm.
We didn't watch it for so
watched
long.
It was like Dr. Quinn every night, when you go every.
It becomes addictive,
8
like
o'clock
any
at night.
TV show.
Yeah.
Well, not any TV show.
Yeah, I need a frontier doctor. That's a really, really good point.
Yes.
I need a healer here. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
But like Dumbledore heals things. Ish.
Not ish. I mean, Poppy's the one that really heals things.
Yeah, but
Madame
like,
Pomfrey.
he can.
I could. I get no.
If
Okay,
you
no.
were
I have my
dying,
choice.
you could.
I have my choice. Catterley Bonaduce is a name that not only do you guys not know,
Nope.
you probably don't know either.
Pretty cool.
He is a magical healer. He's what's called a cleric. He's a very powerful cleric, and clerics can heal people magically. He can also do a lot of other things like make food and water and protective spells and things like that. So he and Dumbledore would go really well together, and then they would do all their magic talk. But if I ever needed to we'd also have smart conversation with each other. If I ever needed to dumb it down a little, I could just laugh with Wash. I'm happy with my three, dude.
I'm
Hoban
too.
Washburn,
You're gonna
Albus
survive.
Dumbledore, Catterley Bonaduce. We are gonna rule the apocalypse.
Okay.
All right, who's your third, Andrew?
I have mine. You have to have Mr. and Mrs. Beaver.
Oh, so those are your three. Okay,
Yeah.
I gave
You're
you Mr. and
done.
Mrs.
If
Beaver
they're
as
apart.
well.
Wow,
But
you are
all
dead.
right.
You are
You
dead.
are
And comfortable.
dead.
And comfortable.
Hey,
Dead
hey,
and comfortable.
you can come hang out with us. We got you, brother.
Because you want my people too.
I do. I really do.
Let's be honest,
I mean,
everybody wants my people.
I'd die if it was
I already
only
have
your
my tea
people.
and biscuits.
but-
That's true. It's
my
you and me
God.
against Mary. I don't know. What's
Other than
happening to Tabby.
Voldemort, you have muscular, super heroic men. That's what you have eye candy.
Does this surprise you?
We're supposed to be comfortable
Not
in
at
a
all.
hospital.
Okay, Tabby, you have one more person. You have
Okay.
a doctor. You have a Wonder Woman. You need one more person. Man, none of us but Tabby chose an ambassador. That's a good choice. That's a good one. But you need one more. Who do you got?
Thanks. You're making me feel better.
You could say Aslan. Because then you get all of the power of Jesus in a fictional character.
Oh, yes. Aslan. That's mine.
Absolutely. And then if you're looking for a relationship,
Oh,
yeah,
oh, it makes my heart melt right now.
that's a
If I
good
could just have
choice.
Aslan.
There you go.
Mm.
All right.
But he's not a tame lion.
True.
Okay, here we are, guys. We are drinking the Snoqualmie 2016 Syrah. I'm going to go Wonder Woman logos because that might be my favorite pick of all of our picks. So I'm going to go Wonder Woman logos here. Out of 10 Wonder Woman logos, what are you giving the Snoqualmie 2016 Syrah? Whoever's ready, go first.
I'm going to say a 9.
Yeah?
I love it. I think it's delicious.
Why?
Okay, so the nose is just, first time I took it in my nose.
That's where it goes.
In my nose.
First time I took the nose into my ear, it was really awkward.
It was just, it was delightful. I almost wanted, I don't know if this is true or not, but I was thinking peanut butter and jelly with that good bread smell.
Ooh.
That's where
That's
I was
a
going.
really good
I know what you're saying.
descriptor.
Okay,
I
so
like that.
That's where I was thinking. And then tannins and acidity is delicious. This is something I'm going to buy again.
All right.
I mean, I've never bought it. Des bought it, but I'm going to buy this.
we get it.
I
picking up what
think this is our first pretty big discrepancy. I am not a fan of this.
Wow.
Yeah. To me, it's really heavy on the tannins. A little bit too hefty for a Syrah, even. And that's kind of overpowering for me. It might be the fact we're actually pairing with cheese and meat today because I went to the grocery store hungry. But this, oh, by the way, it's an $8 bottle, just to be clear. So $8, that's a pretty middle range for what we do here. To me, what a good Syrah has is like a nice spicy, almost peppery finish with some like deep fruit in the middle of there as well. Sometimes almost zin-like. This one kind of skips the fruit part for me.
Yeah.
I do get a lot of tannins and I get a lot of dry, but it doesn't round out a lot to some there isn't much of complexity inside of this that I'd really like to have. I'm gonna give it 5.
Wow. Okay, I do agree with you though. This is probably why I love it. It's
Oh yeah, because you're
I'm a
cab
cab
girl.
girl, and so this is definitely not a Syrah quality.
right. Absolutely, and it is. It's very cab-like for a Syrah.
Yeah.
Too much for me. Too much so. None of what I would expect out of Syrah. Even if I were to drink it as a cab, I'd be like, that's almost too cab. This has reached max cabby. The
I do
cabularity.
think it maybe could open up a little longer.
I did decant it for 45 minutes.
Did you?
So yeah.
I thought I was going to
So
say 4 hours.
I decanted it for
Okay.
4 hours. No.
It's open as
All right.
open as going to be.
Mary Andrew, what do you think out of 10 Wonder Woman logos?
I thought I was going to be the only one until you spoke, but I actually hate it also.
I didn't say I hated it. I said I'm not a big fan of it, but wow.
also
Well,
hate.
I was expecting a Syrah because I really do like Syrahs, and I tasted it and I
love
was
Syrahs,
like,
too.
I was angry almost. I was
Mary
like,
just spits
"What
it
is
out.
this?"
How dare you?
So I just felt, I do have a sinus thing going on, so I'm maybe I just can't taste everything, but I feel like I had a glass of wine and someone stuck half a glass of water in it.
Oh wow.
Ooh, all
It
right.
just tastes
Oh,
watered down to me
ouch.
for a Syrah. And I'm pretty sure if I drank this on a first date and a guy was proclaiming to be a wine person, I'd be like, we're not going out on a second date.
We're
Oh,
not.
this
going
is
out
what
on
you
a second
recommend?
date.
Yeah.
So what's your count?
So I'm gonna give it a 2.
Whoa.
Man.
This
That's even more of a
all
I
over
know.
the
That's
place.
Because-
rough even for me.
but
All right.
I
Crush
wouldn't
the
give
bottle.
it a 0, but I do feel that this is cabby enough, maybe
It is.
It's very just flat enough that I could see it being paired with a really tasteful dinner. Like if you put it with a dinner that had a
Fatty.
lot of flavor.
Fatty dinner for sure.
Yes. Like this could maybe pair really well with something like that.
Yeah.
And like it would have some redeeming qualities. But if I was just drinking this at a party by itself, even with cheese and crackers, I'd be like,
No thanks.
they cheaped out on the wine.
All right. Andrew, what do you think?
Yeah, so Syrah is my favorite varietal. Speaking of varietals.
Be
My
critical
second
here.
favorite.
So,
Boy.
it's trying on a couple of levels, and I can appreciate that. So,
What a gentle person you
its
are,
nose
Sam Gamgee and
is
Beavers.
its nose is trying to have the floral, pretty quality of a Syrah, and it doesn't quite get there. But I'm getting what they're getting at. You know, like it's warm. It kind of is starting to be
I can
comfortable.
see Andrew like knocking the chin of this wine right now. Like, you tried, champ. It's your best.
It tries on that level, but it's not there. It's kind of like, nothing. It's like, there's going to be a bouquet of nothing. You know, it's like, yes, I get the warm bread and then no violets, no lilac, nothing. It's,
I agree with
I totally
all of
agree
you.
with
I
you
just
on the
still
body.
Really like it.
Yeah.
A really high quality Syrah should be super smooth through the body, nice dark fruits, and this is just
Pepper.
like
No pepper.
cuts there, and then it should have a nice peppery finish, and this is just dry on the finish.
It really
It
is.
doesn't
Yeah.
have any of the finesse.
Which is why you love it.
Yummy.
Yeah. So
Which-
this is...
yeah, so I would say, but that being said, in my experience, cheap Syrahs are hard to come by getting those qualities, I think.
Right.
Like, I've not had many, so I'm going to give it a 7 because, like, I
We
can...
are
So
all
generous.
I can
over the map
pick out
here.
the parts where it's trying to get there and it just doesn't quite get there.
2579. This is
Yeah.
easily the
Now
biggest
you
discrepancy
really
we
have
have
to
among
get
us.
this one.
Yeah,
And let
try
us
it
know.
yourself. Okay, so you're welcome, Snoqualmie, you're welcome, this thing.
I could just call it snow.
Okay, here's what we want you guys to do.
From Washington.
Go find this. It's $8 a bottle. I got it at Albertsons. If you can afford it, obviously, go try it and let us know what you think because we are all over the map here.
split.
So this is something about wine that I love, that I think is just one of my favorite things about it is that you can get 4 people in a room who know and love wine, and 4 people are tasting 4 totally different things and appreciating it in different ways. And that's fine. Like it's, Mary's not wrong, Tabby's not wrong, Andrew and I are not wrong. This is how we appreciate wine, and this is why we do this channel. So, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for putting up with mostly my nerddom.
Yes.
And
You're welcome.
It's always a
you're welcome. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. And go ahead and try. Again, this is a 2016 Snoqualmie Syrah. It was $8. I had to check the back. I wrote a little number on the back there. It's $8 a bottle that I got it at. Again, thank you guys. And remember to always save time for a glass.
Cheers.
Cheers.